Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel everybody. This is my October 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number, oops is the number, right? No, this is number 4 and I need to change that because when I go to upload the video, I need this. It helps me. So video number 4, that means I am almost through showing you everything that comes in the kit, because videos number 1 through 5 of my alternatives, I share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along like cake. And that's because I start to use these pieces and parts that come in my kit, and I can't show you what I do not have. So let's get started. This kit is called Cozy Christmas, and you could have made 3, 3, and 3, and the envelopes were all the same, but they are printed. Yay! We have something else to work with, right? So this QR code on the back would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. You will not see that on my channel. I love doing my own thing. So this is a visual of everything that comes in the kit. It says contains supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes, and then it lists the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors, which are basic beige, cherry cobbler, garden green, pecan pie, and real red. Guys, don't worry about that, because you can bring in a whole lot of other stuff with this kit. Today is no exception. Today we are just basically using the stamps from the kit because I got a cute card I'm going to share with you. So this one down here would lead you to this set of 6 dies. They are called the Abundant Joy dies. They will coordinate with October, November, and December's Paper Pumpkin kit. The stamps are Merry Christmas, Joy to the World, Deck the Halls, the Star, and the 3 stars together. So with that being said, let's get started and show you everything that comes with the kit. So we have a pecan pie spot. Again, we have tear tape. We have some adhesive back sequins, some glue dots, some dimensionals, and oh, where to start? Let's do the card bases and such. So we have 3 of these pieces of ephemera. We have 3 card bases in the real red. We have the envelope. It looks like this in the flap in the back. It's great to use. We have the garden green card base, which has this print on it, kind of reminiscent of the Christmas tree. We have these pieces of ephemera, which are, yes, 3 3/4 by 5, standard layers here. And then we have the 3rd card base, which is identical to the envelope, and this piece here, which is identical to the flap of the envelope. So that's the card bases in layer basically number 1. Let's get into the extra bits we have. So we have the Joy, right? Joy to the World. You have 4 of these pieces, which I have an idea because I've been having issues with how did they give us 4 of these but only 3 of the Joys. So I'm sure somebody else has thought of this already. So why not use this as a stencil? You could either trace it out on cardstock and fussy cut it, or just stencil it, color it in with a blending brush, a sponge dauber, whatever it is you like to do. And we could possibly do our 4th Joy that way, which I think is going to be my best option. Then you have the bauble topper, the ornament topper. I call them baubles and ornaments, but we have the toppers there. This is the inside of the ornament. Now you could possibly separate these, but they do really look well together. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try to separate them or not. We have the, why is the tree topper red? Why is it red and not yellow? I don't know, because their color scheme probably. And then we have our 2 greenery pieces, which go like this and like this behind the Joy. And then we have our tree pieces, which are the top, the middle, and the bottom of the tree. So that just about covers it all. So it does. So let's move on with our card. It's going to be a cutie. It's really cute. It starts falling down. Da-da-da-da. Really simple too. So I have this blue card base. Yes, it's not a Stampin' Up! Color. It was a card base I got at a thrift store. Oh, and we need a layer for the inside. So let's see what this is. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 rung layer. I know I have to have a smaller layer. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. How much you want to bet I just don't have one? Or I cut it. What is this? This is 5 1/4. This will do. I don't know what's going on there, but we need a layer for the inside. That's why I don't use solid colored card bases, because then you have to cut. So we're cutting a layer for the inside at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4, right? 4, yes. Because we need that. That's now scrap paper. So this is for the inside of our card. Da-da-da-da. Yes. So card base. I had an envelope. I know I did. When I pulled it down, I had the envelope, right? Y'all saw an envelope, envelope, tomato, and there it is. Okay. White envelope, blue card base. It could be Night of Navy. It could be any color you want. It could match this. I'm not using this side. This DSP, do not know what the name of it. I know it is Stampin' Up's DSP, but I don't have the packet. I just had this little piece of it, a little bit bigger piece of it, and I'm going to use it. So DSP, unknown. Layer number 1 is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. Layer number 2 is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. That gives us that bright, bright blue. Now I have these 2 rectangles with little dots around them. Yes, they are dies. They are not Stampin' Up! Dies. I know they are something I got at a thrift store for $2.75. So I'm using them. But the measurements for layers number 4 is 1 1/2 by 2 3/4, and layer number 5 is 1 1/8 by 2 3/8. This is the one we're going to stamp on. And then look at this little Santa hat. Cute as a button. I know. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I got some at Hobby Lobby. You guys probably saw the reveal for my little Hobby Lobby thing back in summer when I got them. So that's where my little Santa hat came from. We are going to glue layer number 1 down to the card base, and then we will glue layer number 2 to layer number 1. Remember, we're just catching that beautiful blue, bright blue color. This is all about the stamps, and the one stamp from the kit that's going to fit in my little rectangle there is going to be Deck the Halls. And I just thought that went really cute with this light, strings of lights. And I was like, oh yes, that works. Wasn't sure what to use with these lights, but this is going to make a really cute, quick alternative. So we have layer number 3 right there. Layer number 4 and layer number 5, and I like the little holes in it. Our little Santa hat's going to go like that. So let's stamp this, and we're going to stamp Deck the Halls, and we are going to choose, ooh, I really want Pacific Point is what I originally thought of, but I know it's retired. I do have it. We could look at Blueberry Bushel, but I'm thinking Azure Afternoon. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Blueberry Bushel is going to be my guess. Is going to be the closest to this. I'm not sure I'm going to like that. I don't know why, but I need to check the Pacific Point. I just do. Hold on. Didn't intend to, but I really, Pacific Point is not going to make it either, I don't think. Yeah, this is a deeper than Pacific Point, but that's what I originally thought of. Okay, I think we will go with not, I was going to say not quite navy, but that's not going to make it either. Okay, blueberry bushel goes back, and we are going to get Knight of Navy out to play. Who would have known? Not me. I wouldn't have chosen this right off the bat. I just wouldn't have. I don't know why it wasn't my go-to color, but it is now. It's going to get the job done. It's the color of the blue lights. Deck the halls. Go blue, right? Go big blue. Blue for the Bulldogs. And my bulldog is my grandson, Hank. Yes. Oh, that works. That will work. So, we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside with the big bold, Oh, I was going to do the Merry Christmas, but you know what? We're not. We're going to do Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. This is that stamp I got at the thrift store as well. Why not? Have yourself a merry little Christmas. But we will use that large Merry Christmas on our envelope. On the back flap here, because it's nice and big. And then we're going to do red stars in the real red. So let me close this up so we have everything done. Do not need to cross-contaminate anything. I've already done enough of that. And it does happen. Nope, it needs to go this way, because otherwise it just doesn't look right. We're going to just pop that there. And where's our Deck the Halls? Great. The inside of our card. There we go. Now we're ready to assemble. Quick and easy card here. I love bright, bold colors here. I think these would be easy, good colors for someone who is colorblind, like my own son is. So perhaps this will be a card I send him. Or maybe I make some caramel corn for him and take this over and leave it at his place here for the holidays. Maybe a plate of brownies. He did like brownies. I just do box brownies, guys. That's all. He likes Jell-O too. Yes, only the strawberry Jell-O. But he's the only kid who liked Jell-O. I think he's the only kid in the neighborhood back in the day who would eat Jell-O. He loved the strawberry Jell-O. So maybe I will make, and he didn't like fruit in it. He didn't like any of that stuff. He just liked the plain Jell-O. So this is going to go down. This is how quick this little card is. I think this will have my son's name all over it. I want it like 3/4 of the way down. And then our wee little Santa hat here. There we go. Deck the halls. Cute little card. We could do 1, 2, and 3, but I see little rhinestones in there, and part of me is like, you know, he's not gonna like rhinestones on this card. So, do I forego the urge to put little rhinestones on the card? Do I do little stars? Let's see. Lori, thank you. Let's see. Do I put little... He can see... You know what? He doesn't see red like an apple. It's almost a brown to him. So he can see blue. Ooh, that looks... I don't need any more than that. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, yes. And those colors, he'll be able to see the difference. These will mess with him here. But the blue and the red is a good choice for him. So that's for my boy. That's for my boy. So have yourself a merry little Christmas. Lovely little card. So I hope you guys like this one. Yes, quick little simple alternative. Just using the stamps, having a bit of fun with some DSP here. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.